Hey guys, I wanted to do like type of a free verse kind of video, not with the whole like I usually write down notes. I have like not a script, but write down notes for my videos, but I just wanted to like do a video where I'm just kind of in a way I'm ranting. I guess this will go under my rant videos because people complain that we don't have enough time or they don't have enough time or they don't have enough money for something. And a lot of times it's just bullcrap. It's just an excuse. Like that's all it is. So, and some of you come from my Facebook group, Bird Dog Real Estate, and some of you may know about my new group called the Bird Dog Experts. Well, I've been running, different campaigns on trying to get people to join the Bird Dog Experts because Bird Dog Real Estate's good. My YouTube channel is good, but the Bird Dog Experts is a paid membership group, and it's very detailed information. So and it's not that I'm not willing to share that information with people for free. It's just, it's such valuable information that you can take advantage of that I don't want to give it away and people not really utilize it because that's annoying. It's, sometimes I'll see comments and videos, not mine personally, but it'll be comments in other people's videos where they're asking like really specific questions and everything, and that person had just explained like the entire process, and it's like, did you not listen? Rewatch the video if you missed it, or just like try to just take it out of your brain or whatever, or they ask for more information on that instead of like going out there and trying it themselves or looking for more resources or something like that. And I guess I'm not making much sense. Let me see. I watched a Mark Whitten interview with the Breakfast Club on YouTube a while ago, and one of the comments was, "This seems," it didn't say it seems like a scam, but it was like, well, the main point that I had a problem with is it was like, it seems very self-helpish. That was the complaint they had. It seems very self-help-ish. And it's like, have we seriously gotten to a point where people don't want to educate themselves? Like they need a teacher? And I'm not saying needing a teacher is a problem, but why are you on a YouTube video, an interview at that, complaining that it's self-helpish? You're not paying him to tell you the information he's giving you, and he was giving some valuable information over the radio. Like, yeah, it's self-helpish because he gave you so much information your brain can't even comprehend it. That's why you're complaining that it's self-helpish. Just go buy his course then. For the whole thing of we don't have enough time. I gave an example in my conference call today, and also in Bird Dog Real Estate. If you're not part of it, check the link below. You can close a deal in 3 to 5 months if you use 15 minutes a day. Okay? You take an extra 15 minutes driving for dollars for leads. That's just an example you can do. That's the example I gave because I can stand by that. For 90 days, sending letters at the same time. My puppy is having issues. Treasure, no one's even in there with you. My puppies took over my cat's little scratch thing, little house thingy, and so Treasure is in there growling at herself. Anyway, you can close a deal 15 minutes a day for 3 to 5 months, and at most you spend about 38 hours closing that deal, and you make $5,000. Let's just say you make $5,000 off of it. $5,000 in 48 hours. 38 hours. That's way more than what you make at your 9 to 5 job, earning $40 an hour. Okay? So when you put that into perspective, saying that you don't have the time to invest in something that's going to give you a much better return on investment than sitting at a desk for 40 hours a week. Whether you're sitting at a desk or at a cashier or working a warehouse job, doesn't matter. It's still not a return on your investment for your time. So if you're spending that 15 minutes a day, and you're building up your funds, after you close that first deal, either you can request less hours, Or you can hire people out to do the micro work that you need to get more deals done faster. You can pay for more marketing, which, helps you scale better. And yeah. But this whole thing of I don't have time, so I'm not going to do it at all. So you're not going to do it at all because you don't have enough time to put in 6 hours at a time. No one said you have to put in 6 hours at a time. I currently do my follow-up and cold calls 2 to 3 hours a day. Everything else I pretty much do on social media, so I don't even count it. I probably work, I don't know, including what I do on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube. I probably work maybe 17 hours a day on top of, having my son. That's why I have to do a lot of my work on social media because I can't be on the phone with my son awake. So I either wait during his naps or I have my little sister watch him while I do my phone calls, which is why I have such a short time span to do that specific thing. But otherwise, I'm on the internet. I'm commenting back to you guys. I'm creating posts, I'm editing videos, I'm doing all that I can while I have a 1-year-old that's screaming. And so when people talk about they have no time or they don't have the resources, we're in 2018, almost 19, okay? We've had libraries for who knows how long. We've had the internet for 20 something years. I'm going to be 21 this year, and the internet is around my age. I was born in 1997. We've had cell phones. Well, we've had cell phones for longer than that, right? But we've had smartphones for about, a good decade and a half. You can run an entire business on your phone. No one's saying you have to run an entire business, but you sure can find free things on Craigslist, go pick up the free things on Craigslist, and then sell them on Craigslist, eBay, Facebook. You made 100% return on your investment if you do that. And so then when people say that they don't have the $5 a month to pay to be in my group, I'd be like, that's fine, but you're watching Netflix. That's $9 to $15 a month, depending on what plan you have. I have the one that's $13 a month, but you don't have $5 a month to invest in your education. Detailed information, mind you. You don't have $5 a month to invest in your education, but you can binge watch American Horror Story all day. While I am a fan of American Horror Story, I haven't watched it in a minute. I've been too focused on my business. Is that something that I don't want to do? No, I fully enjoy it. I fully enjoy watching my son and having my social media businesses and my real estate business. I fully enjoy all of that. Does that mean I have to sacrifice American Horror Story? Yeah. Netflix will be there. American Horror Story will be there. It's fine. That's not important. What is important is getting my business to a point where I don't have to take away time from my son. What is important is getting my business to the point where I have enough money to buy my my rental properties so I can have more passive income. What is important is making sure that the people I hire don't have to worry if they're going to have a job. I've been through that. I've had to fire people because of poor planning. I didn't want to do it. I wanted to pay everybody hourly. I didn't want to pay people on commission. We paid I think 3 people on commission, and we just had to let them go because the company was not sustainable. I'm not trying to do the blame game thing, but I had written down really good systems for us to expand or at least keep the team that we had. No one listened, and the business failed. I mean, that's fine. It happens. But now I have new resources, and I'm rebuilding everything by myself instead of with that particular partner. I have a new partner in certain things, and I'm not exclusive to anybody anymore. I'm still a free agent, and I work with other people how I want to do it because I need to. That was a lesson that I learned from that situation. I have to stay in control of myself. I can't let anybody take control of my business, of what I want to do for my business, even the name of my business, I wanted to keep. Oh my gosh, my puppy's just knocked over my Wi-Fi box. You better be glad you didn't break it. Clover, I don't have time for you to be over there. Please go away. Get away from the Wi-Fi box. Clover. Yes, you. Get away from the Wi-Fi box. Sorry. But yeah, and situations like that, you can't let a situation like having basically a failed business make you quit. I like real estate. When my husband brought it up to me, I was like, that's interesting. And it's been pretty cool. I've been doing YouTube for a long time. My channel wasn't growing for 6 years, you guys. I did not have 100 subscribers for 6 years. And now I have 264 while I'm recording this. I don't know what I'll have by the time this video goes up, but now I have 264 in 1 year. My Instagram, at one point I did have like 1,000 followers on one of my accounts, and I got discouraged for whatever reason it was, and so now I was back to 699, started some new Instagram strategies, and now I'm almost at 800 after a few days. So this whole thing about not having time and not having money, and we have resources. Instagram is free. YouTube is free. The government is giving out free smartphones. Okay? You don't have an excuse to not have a smartphone now. If you get food stamps, you can get a smartphone. So you can make videos, you can do social media marketing. Even if you didn't have government assistance and you didn't have a smartphone, you still have the internet for free. You can go to the library, they let you on the computer for free. I'm just tired of the excuses. Like, no one has any excuse to be in such a downward state of mind of thinking that they're so hopeless that their job isn't paying them enough for them to live off of. Not every job is going to pay you enough to live off of. And then the jobs that do pay you enough to live off of require all of your time. Or you got to go into student debt to get that job, not knowing if you're going to pay it off. I know people who are either teachers or going to be teachers. They love what they do, but they're in so much student debt. They're buying extra things for their students, and there's nothing wrong with that, but that's a sacrifice that they had to make. I would much rather every teacher learn how to invest their money into real estate so they can make their salary twice. If I'm not mistaken, the average teacher makes maybe $30,000 to $40,000 a year. If they can make $60,000 to $80,000 a year, buying the extra stuff for the students, having a regular life for their children and their family, it won't be as hard. But we go into this American system teaching us that your job is your only income that you're ever going to have, and the only way you're going to have any extra money is after retirement, after you have savings and you get Social Security. No, that's not okay. It's not. I highly disagree with the fact that we're being taught that, and it's being shoved down our throats, that you have to get a degree, you have to get a regular job, you have to save this certain amount of money or set up a retirement fund in this specific certain way, and you have to retire at 65. If you watched my school is pointless video, you'll understand why I feel so adamant about this. There's so many other things that we can learn in school than the things that we're learning about, that we won't have to believe in this broken system. This system only worked for like a decade. I think, was that right after or right before the Depression? It was around that time. That was when the system was working. It doesn't work anymore. I mean, quite honestly, you can blame the government for it, because inflation has gone up way faster than minimum wage has, and the government is in control of minimum wage. That's the flaw with a capitalistic society, where the government isn't taking care of the things that it needs to take care of. But I mean, I would much rather live in a flawed capitalist society than a perfect socialist society, simply because you don't have as much freedom in a socialist society. I couldn't be doing half the things that I want to do in a socialist society. And I'm not going to get all into that. Everybody has their own opinions. I believe in free healthcare and like certain things free temporarily. Healthcare, I think, should be free all around for everybody. But, you know, like housing, you know, food stamps, stuff like that, I believe all that stuff should be temporary. We should have a system good enough to get people on their own feet. Unless you're, you know, disabled, or you're a kid, or you're pregnant, or a young, like, not young, but like a fresh mom. Once your kid turns 1 year old, I feel like, you know, you should have like something already going for yourself. Or if you're, of course, if you're under 18 years old, you don't have anything going for yourself at all, period. So you should be allowed to get assistance. Or if you're old or you're disabled, that's fine. I feel like that is all appropriate because they're literal physical limitations. But tell me why people with Down syndrome, autism, not schizophrenia, what's it called? Parkinson's disease. Tell me why, like, all those types of people are able to do the things that you're too lazy to do. Like, I see all the time where there's people with disabilities. They don't have legs, they don't have arms, but they're artists, they're athletes. And it's like, what are all these people complaining about? They have all their limbs, they have their eyesight. I need glasses sometimes, but that's not going to stop me from reading. Oh, it hurts my eyes a little bit. Okay. I can get an audiobook. It's 2018. There's no excuse anymore. There's absolutely no excuse. You're complaining about reading a book, but you're going to be on Facebook all day. You're going to be on Instagram all day. You're going to be on Twitter all day. Do your eyes hurt then? No. So I'm kind of done with my little rant there. Clover is still bothering me by roaming around the room, going where he knows he's not supposed to go. Yes, I'm talking to you, Clover. Don't look at your poop. Yeah, you pooped on the floor. Yep. Okay, but anyway, I hope like somebody got something out of this. If you know somebody who needs to hear something like this, please share the video with them. Like, we gotta, like, I'm a huge fan of Gary Vee and Ty Lopez. Like, we gotta get everybody like out of this crazy dumb mindset of this sheep mentality, just following orders. So I'm not like, not everybody's meant to be an entrepreneur, but not everybody is meant to be broke. There's no reason to be broke in America in 2018. Absolutely no reason. So yeah, go ahead and share this video, subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna take care of this puppy right here. It's always the boy puppy. Like, Treasure has been in the little doghouse the whole time. Clover, what's your problem? Are you peeing and now he's peeing on the floor? Okay, I'll talk to you guys later.